rather than the certificate or the title, right? But the focus is the fact that at the end of the training, you have the competence and the confidence to sit down with someone, gather the information, be able to know what are the things to work out with them, and know how to be able to help them come up with the answers for themselves to be able to achieve the life that they want. Essentially, coaching is about how to bring out the best in other people, right, through a structured process. Yeah, and coaching has got essential elements of what we call helping people to define what they want, being able to come up with a plan, they are able to take action, know the feedback, be able to find resources with them, yeah, and being able to follow through, right, yeah. And a large part of this is got to be able to know how you do things consciously, as well as the things that you are doing, a lot of things that you are doing subconsciously, so that people gain more self-knowledge about how they go about doing this, so that they can then teach it to others, or in some way be able to sustain their success, or be able to replicate their success. Coaching is what we call a very rewarding, it's very meaningful, because it's not just training. Training, usually you are thinking in mass, groups of people, getting a certain information out, but you're not really focusing on the individual per se.
Right.
Yeah. And in terms of your approach, right, is because it's mass, it is not individual, so it is not really custom make your solution per se, right, in your broad stroke. Right? So I think for me, coaching is a great way to be able to work with people on a very personal level. It may be one to a small group or one to one, right? There is accountability, because coaching is talking about much higher level of accountability than training or or any other modality of helping, because you have to meet up and you got to be able to follow through, you got to catch up with the person, right, you got to set a goal, right? And then you got to give the person feedback. It's an extended relationship rather than just a one-time thing.
If there are people out there who are interested in this, joining this force of being life supportive, and they want to be a coach, what would be your advice for them?
First, you got to really like to work with people, and the liking also include working with difficult people. When you say that you like, I only like people who are likable, then get out of the coaching business. That means you got to be saying you're signing a contract and working with people who are difficult. These people come in all shapes and they have their own challenges. You need to walk through with them. Also, that people who are in life coaching, they need to have what we call a great love for personal development as well. Because as a life coach, you also need to be first someone that embodies this idea about continually refining yourself. So if you are the person that actually loves, reading, taking courses, working on yourself, very important, work on yourself. Some people take courses and they accumulate things, but they don't do anything about it, right? When you talk about formal training, I think that you want to be able to look into what we call the content of the program and know that there are some basic information elements inside there that you want to be clear about in terms of life coaching, right? Which is the essential elements will be things like defining how to define goals, helping with people to clarify what they want in life, being able to build in accountability, communication skills, right, emotional mastery, rehearsal skills, feedback. Okay. These are some of the very core essential skills. I think emotional intelligence, EQ, is a very huge component in life coaching. Ultimately, right, it's not just the support system and tools, so-called the materials that they give you. It's that are we addressing the very core, important fundamental skills in life coaching? And what is the level of substance that they provide inside that? Because once you get that, right, you are able to handle people from different scenarios, different walks of life. It's not about the so-called the specific content per se, but it's the structure and the process. Once you get a structure and process, you have the freedom or the flexibility to deal with people from different walks of life, basically.
Right.
So I think that's investigation and basically onto the content and the quality of the program.